All right. Oops. Uh-oh. All right. I almost forgot to start recording. That that would have been a big oof. I would have been like, wait, that would have been like disappointing. That sounds like me though. Disappointment. All right, so now I need what? Okay, that works. That's not what I want. So gonna. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Frame rate's jumpy as shit right now. That's fun. I haven't even started doing much yet. Alright, so, welcome back. Also, screw off. Uh, the time has come. So, for people that do not know, this is a project that I have tried to come do on every world that I have actually done streams on, have done really anything along the lines of content on it. Lucky chicken. And I've never actually completed it. I have went ahead and I have marked out a 128 by 128 box, and this will be the start of the project. So, at the moment, I have pillars going all the way up to Y88. See that one, and you can see that one all the way over there. And obviously, if I stop up here, you can see all of them. So, this will take me a while. This is obviously not going to be a one episode thing. This is going to be a mini episode thing. And I do plan on possibly recording a lot of this because more or less just so that way I have other things. I don't have to just stream all the time. I can actually just do other things. And I can also make progress on this being off camera. And also, I think me streaming this over and over and over and over again will get very, very repetitive as we go. So, honestly, I guess that it's time for us to actually work on other things. I will go ahead and say this. I do have a shulker farm running. However, running is relative. It is not running at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and explain this. I spent 4 hours yesterday building it, and it worked. Then I disabled it. I turned it off. I turned it off because I was going away from it. Why keep it on when I'm not going to be near it? So essentially, I turn it off and I come back to it and I turn it back on, and lo and behold, it no longer works. It broke itself. Yeah, so I spent 4 hours building it just for it to break after going away from it and coming back. Keep this in mind, I turned it off. I turned the farm off and it broke itself being turned off. So that being said, I have to go and fix that at a later time. That being said, I did end up getting a couple shulker shells. I got over a stack of shulker shells in the small period of time that I had it running. That being said, great. I have a few shulker boxes to run off of. However, whoop-de-doo, the farm no longer works. So, yeah. Also, I did do a few other things. How the hell? What kind of... I'm really curious on what potion effect that is. I don't know potion effects for any any of the mobs or any of the spiders. I know one of them's invisibility. That one, don't know. I think one of them is strength. I'm not really sure. I don't recall. I'm pulling a politician here. Please mind me. But basically, I just don't know. But yeah. Building the shulker farm was a living pain in the ass because I just didn't know what to do. It really didn't help that in like Matica, it is in a different block format. So essentially, looking at that farm and placing blocks is very jarring because you're not placing the blocks that are correct to that farm. I need that block back. So it was very, very disheartening for it to like stop working after it was working, and I cannot tell you why it stopped working. I cannot, but yeah. Also, this entire project, the reason I'm starting this project is so that way I can have blocks. I'm having issues just having enough deep slate. This is all the deep slate that I have left. Can we stop? God, I have enough issues with mobs. I don't need any more. Back, demons. Back. Back, I said. Oh, I just realized I still have my hostile mobs music turned down. Because I got sick and tired of hearing the mobs sound, the shulkers sounding, going off. Because hearing them go off over and over and over again. Same with the snow golems. My god, when I tell you the snow golems gave me a run for my money, that was annoying as shit as well. So, everything with that farm was annoying. Being quite frank with that. So, yeah, I'll have to fix it later. That is a later me problem, not a current. So, because I feel like I could probably fix it fairly quickly, so it would kind of be just like a burner type stream, and I don't really want that. I actually kind of need that because I am now like 17 hours behind. Yeah, I have 17 hours in footage behind right now, which is like fantastic. That's like it's like a great motivator. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and create another chest real quick, and give me a minute. Now, I obviously do not have that set up yet. It is very bare bones, and I already plan on redoing it a little bit. So at the moment, I have 2 stones, 2 cobblestones, andesite, diorite, and granite. Um, as you can kind of see, especially with the cobblestone and the stone, we're basically like, oh, I went down. Okay. But yeah, you can kind of see with the stone especially, it is working on being full. That is the other reason I wanted to get a shulker farm, and here's the reason I want to redo this. I feel like I'm going to get way too much done. So, shulkers, yes. I'm going to extend this, and I'm probably going to make this its own section. So this is going to be a 7-long section, so this entire thing's going to be just stone-filled. So that is the plan with that. So yeah, I know another thing before I actually do the shulker farm, I go back and forth towards the shulker farm, I'm going to probably put down a portal, so that way I can frickin' just go to the stronghold and back and all that stuff, so I don't have to worry about having to fly over there, taking 5 minutes to fly over there because I decide, oh, I want my base over here instead of over near the stronghold, which I kept saying that I was going to make it near the stronghold, and I never did. So, yeah, whoop-de-doo. So, yeah, I also kind of want to show you that I did work on... I think I did this... I think I showcased this in the video portion of the shulker farm. I don't think I did, actually, but I set this up. So, as you can see, it's got some eggs. The reason I'm doing that is because I want wither roses eventually. I redid the chest system. As you can see, I haven't made this look pretty yet, but as you can see, shit ton of iron down here. And yeah, this is basically to extend the life of this farm, so I do not have to come over here every 5 seconds to empty it. But what's worse is it's that efficient, just being a single layer. I can stack it. That being said, I know I can stack it, so eventually I will most definitely stack it up all the way up to world limit, and probably all the way down to build limit all the way down, which is why it's going to be above -64 because I have to separate the farm by 20. I think the technical term is like 18, or technical block number is 18, but I'm going to do it by 20, and I'm going to do it in a specific manner. So, yeah. And also, I do have a schematic of it already. Go figure. So, let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and get a block or two. Actually, I'm going to put the stonecutter up, because I do not need it. Ender chest I'll keep. That I don't like. We do need some more fireworks. We do not need another water bucket. We need to fill this water bucket up real quick. Alright, there we go. It's full. And now I think that is all the stuff we need. Actually, I know one more thing I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna go... Do I want to go for another beacon? I might actually go for another beacon. Well, I guess we go for another beacon. This'll be time-consuming as shit. Let's do it. Almost crashed. It's always nice to come back every now and then. Even though technically I did come back last time. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on into the nether. Let's get 3 wither skeleton skulls. Enough of that. Alright, so for you, the viewer that is watching this in video form, this will be fairly quick. For me, however, this is going to take me a while. So, enjoy the montage. As I casually fall into a hole. So enjoy the montage of killing mobs. I have not. I should have definitely checked how many wither skeletons I killed before this, because now I have to wait for the post-editing to figure that out. It's good lord, I've killed, like, I don't even know how many at this point. I still haven't got a skull yet, so, I mean, this is just, it's slow. It is a slow process. Please don't jump on my head. We're probably gonna, yep, I figured, okay. Okay, nice to know. Really happy to have the elytra right now, because that would have been a very devastating fall otherwise. Oh well, I'm gonna get on fire real quick. Give me a minute. Woo. Still looking for a wither skeleton skull. You be it? Probably not. I figured. Skull! Oh my god! It took me so long! It took me so long to get a skull. Oh my god. Oh, I do not want to hit him. Nope. Ouch. Dang. Well, one skull down, two to go, right? Ouch. Come on, skellies. Woohoo! Another one. That was a lot faster than the other one. Great. Oh. Come back. Come back, come back. I need to talk about your Lord Jesus Christ. Holy hell, there's a bunch over here. Come on, last four. Nope. More to come. Oh, this is the blaze spawner. Oh, I didn't even realize. How did you not hit me? As accurate as you are normally. How did that not hit me? No! Give me that back! Oh, holy shit. Oh, that would have been bad. Them hitting me with my own axe, that would have been devastating. Oh god, okay. Heal. I may be full netherite, but enough hits hit me right. Well, guess what? I can still go down. I mean, yeah, that's kind of just the way it is. It's not like I'm carrying resistance on me or anything. I just have netherite, huh? Yes! We got him! We got all three. Holy cow. Oh, that took me so long. Oh my Jesus Christ. How many wither skeletons did that take, editor? Or wither... yeah. We might as well take a couple more for the road. I missed. That's terrible. Ow. He's not. His aim's pretty good. His aim's on point. Alright, and the last mob for the day in the nether. Alright, so we got 3 wither skelly skulls, and everything's fully healed. Let's go ahead and toss all the BS out. We got a bunch of bones. We got a bunch of coal. I feel like that was pretty successful. You had 3 wither skeleton skulls. That's what makes everything better. Alright, let's go ahead and go back home. And, oh well, actually before we go back home, I say the last. However, these guys are kind of covering my exit. Alright. Empty all that. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go back home, because it seems like I'm getting caught on fire a lot. Alright, we are back home. Alright, since we are back home, do we have any soul sand in our chests? We'll see real quick. Mob drops? No. Yeah, we indeed do have a few pieces of soul sand. That's always nice. Alright, so since we are here, do you have any sweeping edge, power 5. Blast protection. Alright, there's nothing really here that I really want. Actually, wait. We can try this, I guess. No? Uh, hmm. I don't want them to get out. That's my kind of issue right now. I want to get smite. That's kind of what I'm going for right now, because we do not have it on here. Oh, we have a shoulder shell in there. Well, I'll take that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... I'm gonna break the wall real quick. I understand this is gonna be a little cursed real quick, but there's a reason for it. I need back in here. It'll be fine. Maybe? Yep. Alright, there we go. We do have a cycle, though. I found a mod for it, so I installed it. We do not have the Easy Villagers core thing, because it's, we're on fabric, but... I'm gonna keep on cycling this guy till we get smite real quick. Specifically 5. No! Wow, that's cheap. Smite 5 for 54 emeralds. I understand that is expensive. However, I think worth it would be the other word for it. I understand expensive, but I'm not here to complain or really... I'm not here to complain about the amount of stuff that it is. That being said, I can trade coal for emeralds real quick, so there we go, we did that. Got 9 emeralds out of that. We'll go ahead and get the logs. Not really enough wood to really do anything with, but we'll see where this puts me. How many emeralds? 54. Yikes. 54. I need 2 more emeralds. This is... Yeah. 2 more emeralds. It's the best way to get emeralds here. Do we have any bookshelves? This may be a little, controversial. We do have some bookshelves. Good. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're homebound here. Let's try this one out and see how far this gets us. There we go. Alright, I should have stopped on 54, but kept on going, so there we go. We got Smite 5. Now, we can go ahead and just see how freaking expensive this is. 20 levels. Ouch. Alright, Smite 5, Sharpness 5, Looting 3, Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. Best shovel, that's a funny looking shovel. That being said, I think since we are here, and we are in need of deep slate still, funny enough, I think we can actually go down below and get some more deep slate with the help, of course, with our nice little friend that is not so willing to help, the Wither. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Man, that was almost clean, the hell. So yeah, we're gonna go all the way down here, into deep slate territory. And we're gonna place down another Wither. It's not the first time we've done it, obviously. We've killed the first Wither like this. So we're gonna do the second Wither the same way. Excuse me? Oh, that's why. There we go. Alright, well. Let's do this. It's gonna take a minute, but it'll be fine. Holy hell. The amount of damage. Done. Jesus Christ, that was very fast. Like, Sharpman, you can see how freaking much Smite did with that. The other fight was like, it took me a minute, which honestly was probably a good thing. Didn't get that much deep slate, but that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get the blocks needed for the beacon, and, we'll go and craft it. How much time is this Wither? Wither 2? Jesus. I mean, I'll be fine, but, like, man, that's a lot of damage. Alright, funny enough, we do need some glass, so we can actually trade with our handy-dandy glass person over here. We do need some obsidian, so funny enough, we're gonna have to go back down. I think it is just fitting that we get our obsidian from our very first house. I think it's just fitting. So there we go, we got all the obsidian we need. Let's go ahead and go back up again. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. So we need the 3 obsidian, the 1 nether star, and the 5 glass. Boom. There we go. We got another beacon. God, another one. While we are over here, though, I will actually break all this. I feel like it's probably just fitting. $54 from that. Actually, funny enough, we can actually fortune all this stuff to get more crop. How much is that? Almost 2 stacks. Alright, let's go and fortune all this. Obviously, this stuff will probably never grow efficiently because we are never here and it's not in a force load chunk. But it is okay. It will be fine. We're gonna go back home. I'm actually gonna use the gold that I've acquired, and I'm gonna go ahead and make some golden carrots because I feel like that is probably the best use of all of this stuff. Actually, in theory, we could have actually used the gold back of the house, but you know that it's okay. It is fine. It's okay. It will be okay. We don't need to freak out just yet. Alright, let's go ahead and use the gold we got, and let's make some golden carrots, because I feel like that's probably, as I said, the best use for the gold we have, because we're not really going to use it. Alright, that's all the gold we really have smelted. We could, of course, break this down and smelt it, but it'll be okay. We have over a stack in 16. We'll be fine. Over a stack in 16. Not the proper way to say that, but it's fine. Got all the stuff we need. We're gonna go ahead and get 2 stacks and 36. And we will make a fully powered beacon at our at the base. Oh, I just realized, since I do have Smite now, I'm one-tapping zombies. The first 2 I killed, I was like, it's just because they took damage, and I was like, wait a minute, they're out of render distance. They didn't spawn, they just spawned here. How could they take burn damage if they just spawned and it's nighttime? Detective Ryan on the case. I know. Alright, let's go ahead and... I'm actually gonna get a couple more shulkers. So that way I can stay down, I can mine some more. Actually, funny enough, I am going to flatten out that area. So that way it's a flat... It's just flat. It'll be very unnatural, but I mean, it'll be the start of the actual process. I didn't even mean to make 3 shulker boxes like that. I thought I didn't even have enough wood for it. No, I had enough wood. That's fantastic. Alright. We don't need this sword. That would have been almost devastating if he hit me with that. That would have been like... God, getting hit by a fire aspect sword. It's wild. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and go on over. Actually, first, let's go ahead and sleep, actually. What day are we on, actually? Day 231. Funny enough, only like, maybe 20 minutes of this world's AFK. It's great. Alright, we need to go over there. Alright. place where it'll all start. Let's go ahead and deforest this place, because this is going to take me a while. I don't even know what button I just hit there. No! No! Oh, holy hell. Hey, creeper. How are you? Nope. Nope. Oh. Damn, that's just sad. Oh, well. Do I even have to crit? I don't even have to crit. I literally just sit here and stare, and I can just hit him once, and he's dead. That's amazing. Oh, man. Ouch. Alright. The mob drops is something I'm not going to keep. Alright, let's go ahead and continue clearing out this thing, and I will get back to you when I have cleared out the, respectable, area. Of, of, uh, of trees, that is. It's good lord. If I waited that long to finish that bit, I would probably lose my mind. Actually, wait a minute. Lucky chicken. Damn. Alright, well, on to fun bits. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. we have basically cut down all the trees, basically kicking into this line and a little bit out. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. We're kind of just, I'm basically gonna go in, just, just very slowly, just cutting everything down and collecting all the resources, or trying to collect all the resources, because, well, it's not always the easiest. It's always easier said than done to collect everything. Oh well, I fell. That being said, some of these cave systems are gonna make my life a little bit easier. Ooh, another chicken. Well, ooh, another 2 chicken eggs. Oh, you guys are basically stuck here. I will set you guys free. There we go. There you guys go. You can be free. Also, lucky chickens. Damn. Another one. Let's see. Damn. I mean, in theory, I don't really need to collect everything that's on the ground. I'm using the hell out of my menu map to actually tell where blocks are, or items are, so that way I'm not, like, searching like a bloodhound. Which kinda am, but, you know, that's besides the point. Filled up my inventory pretty good, with saplings and such. So, let's go ahead and continue this on, for this corner to the other. And just see how it goes. So let's go. Oh, well, full inventory. How did I just collect that recipe? Huh? Wait, why do I have an oak leaf? What? Oh, because I broke it with my silk touch. Makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, well there's another side done. And funny enough, I do not actually need to worry about any trees on this side, so we're basically set to start just basically I would say coloring in between the lines. It's not even really coloring in between the lines. It's basically taking all the color out. But yeah, this is what it kind of looks like. You can kind of see the square. I just need to break every tree that's in the center of this. So uh, we'll uh, we'll uh, we'll do that real quick. Let's get somewhere I can easily do this. Yes. So I can easily do this like this jump cut. And like that. It's done. Alright, so I don't know how long that took me. Editor, you can tell me how long that took. Basically, yeah, this shit took a while. And, I guess now we, do the other thing, which is, we're gonna flatten this out. We're gonna get this completely flattened out. I may actually take that tree out. That looks a little... Funny enough, it's one block past, so it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and flatten this area out. Before we do that, we're gonna go and organize our inventory because our inventory is a mess. And I'll get back to you when I get back. Oh wait, actually now that I think about it, I do have 3 eggs. So let's see. Actually wait. Well, we do have a area for chickens, don't we? See how much stuff we've actually garnered, because, yeah, I've been... Alright. Damn. No lucky chickens. Jesus, so many eggs. How much iron are we looking at? Jesus. So much. that, we ended up with 2 stacks and 1 block of iron, plus 3, and a bunch of poppies again, but yeah, that's besides the point. Gonna go and sort all our inventory out, and I'll get back to you in a moment. Actually, now that I think about it, should I actually start a whole nother stack of chests? You know what? Screw it. Let's do that. Let's start a whole nother line of chests. I understand that's probably not ideal, but I don't care. Also, I kind of want to just see how many blocks we may get out of this, so we're gonna actually put them out here. Now that I think about it, so let's go ahead and get a few different chests. Why am I doing this all the way over here? Shouldn't I be keeping the blocks? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna change what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the blocks at where I'm getting the blocks from. I mean, that kind of makes sense to me. Ooh. I forgot I kind of got that bee nest. Think about it. It's kind of a nice thing to have. Now the one shulker box I am gonna empty real quick is the mob drops one, because I feel like that one probably is the best one to empty. Man, almost a whole double chest of this. Can I help you? Alright, so our inventory is basically sorted out. We don't really need these, though. Eating through our golden carrots, which, I mean, isn't a bad thing. So... yeah, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and drop all these, and we're gonna drop the bee nest off, because it doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, now we have everything. We have all the shulker boxes. We're gonna go ahead and go back over, and we're gonna go ahead and start making this flat. So, God, you could tell where it is based on like the tree line. Jesus, it's gonna be a big project. Alright, where do we want to put the chests? We want to put the chests right outside. Yeah, I think putting the chests are... Can I help you? Yes, I can indeed help. Alright. We're gonna put the chests over here, so let's go ahead and get a stack of wood out, and bloop. Alright, so first off, get out of the line, so like that, and now we can go ahead and just start placing chests like crazy, after we craft them, of course. So, there we go, we got 31, just for good measure, let's go ahead and try to get an even amount. Alright, there we go, we got an even amount, 38, I feel like this is going to be a good amount of chests to start with, so... And yes, we are going to separate this stuff by block, and item, so Yeah, we're gonna just start it out like that. So first off, let's go ahead and place all this stuff. Alright, so let's go and get all the oak put out. Let's go ahead and get all the... I'm actually going to separate... do this. I understand I said I was going to separate it out, and now I'm proceeding not to. This is kind of just to save space. Also, the fact that... why have just a whole nother chest... actually... Okay, I'm going to change my mind again. I'm sorry. Can we not? I don't even need to crit at this point. All I gotta do is just look at you wrong. Or, not even wrong. Right. I just need to look at you and... boom, there you go, you're dead. There's a block here that I did not pick up. Oh, there's several blocks here I didn't pick up. Oops. Yes, I am using my mini-map a lot, to kind of tell where a lot of blocks aren't picked up. There's a lot of eggs down. By a lot, I mean 3, but that's fine. Alright, so that's all that. Alright. All that stuff, all the oak logs are out of the question. I'm gonna go and take care of this creeper real quick before he screws me up. There we go. Also, I kind of want this gunpowder. Always a constant battle. We're gonna put the designated sapling in the actual chest. So, spruce, we'll put this, put these in the bottom. That poor zombie. He did not live long. Not as a drowned anyway. Alright. Alright, all these. All the sticks, why not? Hello, how are you doing, Amy? Actually, mob drops can probably put in this chest. Hello, how are you? Okay, hi. Okay. I'm a bit of a fan. Oh, man. I do not know how. I'm just here. I don't need all this stuff. Just gonna put all this stuff in this chest. Dirt, cobble. Actually, wait, I'll separate that. Cobble. That's that. Cobble, we'll do stone. Do ores? I would separate the ores out, but that just seems like way too much, and I really don't want to do all that, so... No. Okay, so that's that. Stone will be in that chest. Ores, I'll put a copper in here, why not? Iron, put it down here. Actually, I need one of those, actually. Wrong chest. That chest. We good? I think we're actually good at this point. Okay, so I feel like stone's gonna be a heavy thing. Hello. I'll put deep slate here. Thank you. Like a chicken. Hey, let's go. Disappeared. It's like, nope, I don't want anything to do with this. So don't blame you. Yes, that's totally what I meant to do, huh? I kind of need to organize this again. Okay. I'm getting 10-year-old vibe. I don't mean that mean. That's what I'm feeling right about now. Okay, what do we want to do here? Actually, I don't think I need to put my beacon down yet, do I? Probably not. The beacon has like a 50 reach, right? So what is this? So we're like right about... So this block is funny enough. What is this block? To 198 and 31, or 31, alright. So this... Okay, we're going on the z-axis here. So we can go to 60? Yeah, let's go 60 here. Like right, I'll do right here. And then this, okay, so I can go down to 40. I can go down to 40 here. Alright, so straight ahead, right? Ouch. Alright. Alright, I'll just go ahead and dig down right here. Alright, well. There we go. So, how about no, Mr. Chainmail? How about now? Alright, now I can start to use my, torching a little bit. That just looks sus. Oh man, dig right on down to a freaking 4 vein. Or an 8 vein, actually. Is it this, right? That's a 5x5, right? Not quite. This is 5. Alright, stick around. I will most likely have to move this beacon a fair bit, but it'll be what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna sit here and just complain. I'm not gonna complain about it, because there's no point in complaining about it. Stick up. This is what, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Alright, there's that. And then I dig out one more like this, right? This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now we just make this a box. Do I have any torches on me? Slightly problematic. Do not. Alright, let's go ahead and start filling this thing in. Alright. 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, there we go. Alright. Whoa, that was a hitch. Holy. I haven't had a hitch like that in a while. That was a little worrying. Not to be doom and gloom or anything, but like, that was a little worrying. You know? Alright, now I gotta dig all this out real quick. Let's go dig up one more. Alright, there we go. Now we can place this handy dandy beacon down. There we go. And there's another beacon ready. We actually need to... I mean, you don't have to dig up two, but... Another, but... There we go. Now we got haste. And we'll wait for it to kick in. Alright, there we go. So now we got that done. We can now go right back out and... Oh, is it It really doesn't come all the way up. That's kind of disappointing. Nope. I ain't dealing with this. Nope. No thank you. Finishing up a frickin' loading the gunpowder, and I killed like 70 some of them. That was an interesting position I was in. Burn. You can also burn. Alright, let's go ahead and go. Ouch. I'm gonna go ahead and sort our inventory out real quick. How you doing, Drake? You gotta get... I think it was a spam account, honestly. How you doing, Drake? Sounds bad that I instantly go to that ideology, but... So many trolls on the internet, man. So many, too many, I don't know. It's one of those two things, right? Good, let me... man. Like you're doing well, though. Yeah, you're gonna make me a shovel. I'm so excited. Give me my freaking torches, though. How about no? I'm okay with spam, but I tolerate it to a certain degree. Okay, so I need 3 more chests. Shoot. I'm gonna move these chests down, though. Kinda wish I had carry on. Is it bad that I don't think? Never mind. I'm not dragging myself into this further than I am. I did not cook. You simmered. Right. Is that how that works? You simmered? Alright, so... cobblestone stone. Now we got the 3. So we got andesite, diorite. So andesite, diorite, granite. Now we got deep slate. Actually, no, we got ores. Then we got deep slate, then we got tough. No, we have a tree in our way. So now we got deep slate. Then we got tough. Let's go and sort the rest of this inventory out real quick. Alright. Inventory is sorted. Creeper behind you. No. Thing is all I have to do is hit tab and I can see wherever any mob is near me. Alright, let's go ahead and start digging though. This is gonna be a minute. Da, 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 da. So we don't need the chests right now. Deep slate, feel like I'm gonna get plenty of it. I feel like grass and dirt is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna... It is gonna be a problem, because that's what I'm gonna mine first. I'm gonna make this entire area flat real quick. Or, well, by real quick, I mean, wow. 128 by 128 blocks. So you see that pillar, that. I've already lined it. I had a very similar thing on my Bedrock world. Twice. And yes, I do have free cam. That's... Should have done chunks. I might as well do the suggestion of Alt F4. Because I don't think that would ever be done. How many blocks is that anyway? I already had a calculator app open. Oopsie. 128 by what? 128 times 16. Wait. 2,000 blocks. 2,048 blocks in one direction. Then I would have to turn, do another, then do another turn, do it again. And flying machine, stupid. I don't really want to use a flying machine. I understand I have access to them because I'm on Java, but especially duping, but for this specific project, no. I'm not gonna do it for this project. I don't plan on it anyway. I may have to update you later. Also, I do have Ligmatica now, so I can actually play shit. Would you like... Would you like a base? Would you like a base? Not doing that again. No. Alright. In there. Sticks. Alright, now we just... Alright, well, it has begun. Well, this shall, my time has come. Alright. Why 63? We're gonna go ahead and just... Let's start this. So, well, this block? Yeah. This part's gonna be annoying, but it's fine. Gonna try my best to get every block, but no promises. Just noticed I did get a block. Or an item, I should say, not a block. That's a funny looking block. I want the blocks, so I'm gonna go for the blocks. Yep. Why do I sense falling down is gonna be the, Nope! No. Alright, I get it. Mobs. Let's get out. shovel's gonna be screaming at me, if it isn't already. Oh my god, more rain! It's always raining in my world, man. So sad. Alright, there we go. Whee! Alright, so... Alright, I've been listening to the same song for... don't even know how long. Let's go ahead and just do that. Alright. Obviously my goal is to flatten this all out, but I do not think that is feasible. The time that I have. But we're gonna try. I mean, the likeliness of me being successful in this is gonna be very slim to none, but you know, we're gonna try it, of course, but... Yeah, my poor shovel's gonna be screaming at me, but it'll be fine. Yes. Yeah? Uh, Okay, there we go. Ow. This way? No, it's this way. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to finish this bit, and I'm gonna disappear, so, cause I'm, well, yeah, I'm out of time for today, anyway. So, when in doubt, always another day, so... Alright, on to another shulker box. Alright, snow. Funny enough, do need snow blocks, so... snow, so... this is not a bad thing. Actually, nah, we'll just, it'll be fine. We can kinda, there we go. Let's terraform somewhat. We'll dig we'll dig this down some. Ooh, the first time I'm getting sand. This is actually nice. Before you ask, no, that's not really a joke, because, I have not had sand in my world the entire time. Okay. Alright, so this is dug down. Uh, Basically to kind of mark out the perimeter, you can kind of see that it's just a stone bottom all the way through, or all the way around, except for a few bits. Being said, we'll work on this at another time. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I know it's not anything special or really anything happened other than me just starting a new mega project, which I've never actually finished in any other world. So this is kind of why I wanted to start this project. I kind of wanted to start this project, one, for the blocks, and two, because I've never actually finished it before. I've never actually put forth all the effort to actually finish it, so I feel like it's probably a good time to start on it, or actually work on it. Especially since I do need blocks for my base, which is going to be a never-ending grind, but obviously, we'll just see where it takes me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and video for that matter, because this will be videotized sometime. This is being streamed on May 5th. May 5th.
the 26th of May, and I don't know when the heck I'm gonna get to it, editing wise. Have a little thing on screen right about now of when I started and finished editing this, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Obviously, this is gonna be time consuming. And this is going to be a never-ending project, it's going to seem like, but already got a bit of blocks um, added to the collection. And again, hope to see you guys in the next one as we keep continuing the perimeter. Thanks for all the support. I'm out of here. Peace out.